Well, that was a bit of a kerfuffle. Everything kind of froze and the internet went dead, so we had to reset the router, but we're back now, so to speak. I guess.
Hi.
Yes, he's quite
Move
agitated.
over. I'm animated. I thought, shit, did I forget to add stage? And numbnuts is gonna tell him about what I was telling you. I'm getting pissed. I was on a roll, and this fucking thing cuts the fuck off. I'm getting tired of this fucking streaming bullshit. What was I saying about how you don't know how to work your own fucking cell phone? Go ahead, tell him. I'm pissed. I was getting a worked up mood, and I had to reset the fucking internet. What happened?
Yeah, my phone.
We went to bed. Tell him. We went to bed. 4:15 a.m. We went to bed. We were supposed to get up. We were supposed to get up at 10:15 a.m. That's all. Get the fuck. I'm really pissed at everything is pissing me off. I'm ready to kill this fucking stream. Why do we do this? Got to reset the internet, piece of shit. Where you go wait for a day. The internet. Okay. Went to bed at 4 a.m. Supposed to get up at 10 a.m. 6 fucking hours. But we didn't get 6 hours of sleep, did we? Why do you tell them why? Why couldn't I enjoy the 6 fucking hours as your fucking driver? Because numbnuts here want to play fucking games. Tell them. Tell them.
Yeah,
I'm pissed.
My phone rang several times.
No! Your phone rang 4 fucking times! Your asshole retard coworkers! Where are you? We don't want to work without you. Come in and do the work for us. First time it rang. 4, 5 rings. 5 rings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was like, what, 20, 25 rings? Numbnuts! Couldn't answer on the bar. I'm so fucking pissed. I'm pissed remembering the story. I'm pissed I gotta reset the fucking internet. I'm ready to hang this fucking shit up. What a waste of time this is. What a waste of time. I'm pissed. Go ahead, tell them the story. Why I was so fucking pissed.
Yeah, he didn't get enough sleep.
I didn't. Because?
My phone rang.
No! Where's my fucking phone? Where's my phone? Where did I put my phone?
That's right. I think this is it.
When my phone rings, I know the ring. When my alarm goes off, I know the alarm. I jump into action immediately. Either I shut it off, or I answer, or I snooze, or whatever. 3 hours in, 3 fucking hours, I hear blah. I'm like, this isn't my phone, not my alarm, not my ringtone. What am I hearing? Is this the hotel phone? Second time, I tried to ignore it. Third time, I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I went, it was my brother's phone. 5 fucking time. You let the phone ring 25 fucking times before you fucking answered. You fucking asshole. You had one job to do, tend to your fucking phone, and you didn't have the decency or consideration to say, this is my phone, my ring. 1 or 2 rings is more than enough time for me to either answer or hang up or snooze. And I couldn't get any fucking sleep. We should have gotten 6 hours. We only got fucking 3 because numbnuts let it ring 4 times. 5 rings per 20 rings. He would let it keep going and going and going if I hadn't grabbed it. What the fuck? Have some fucking decency. Explain, because I'm so fucking pissed. I repeat it again. Yeah, you're not escaping this. I think the internet died because it didn't want you to get away with this bullshit. You should have known. We're in a new environment. This isn't my bedroom. I called out, but of course they're fucking retards. Let me not wake up my brother who needs to sleep. Let me tend to my phone. But you didn't. And you let it keep ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing. Finally, after like the 3rd ring, 3rd time ringing, 15, 20 rings in, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Had it been my phone ringing, I would attend to it right away. Don't wake brother up. But you, numbnuts, tell him.
Yeah, I just ignored my phone ring.
I don't have to drive. What do I care? Oh my God, I was so fucking pissed. It wrecked my second day. It really did. And we'll talk about how it wrecked the fucking day, because it really did. You not having the wherewithal to say, and even Dumb was like, brother, click. You should have put it on Do Not Disturb. What the fuck's your problem? I can't believe you didn't think, hey, this is going to annoy the fuck out of my brother. We've only gotten 3 hours of fucking sleep. I'm still fucking pissed. You really robbed me of sleep. Go ahead, tell him. Tell me you did.
Yeah, I didn't answer my phone.
No, you let it keep ringing and ringing and ringing. Not even answer. You didn't say ignore, do not disturb, or go to voicemail. I'm just going to sit and ignore it. Never mind. That's like a fucking snooze clock going off and off and off and off 30 fucking times. So I should have gotten 6 hours. I only got about 3 because numbnuts couldn't tend to his phone. Go ahead, tell him. That's what happened. I'm still pissed. Yeah, why didn't you have the wherewithal to say, this is my phone, my idiot fucking coworkers probably know I called out, ignore, shut off. Why couldn't you do that? You didn't think, hey, my brother's asleep, he's got to drive, we only got 3 hours, we went at 6. You just, I'm a fucking retard. Tell him. That's what it was like. I was so pissed. You couldn't, tend to your fucking phone. Third ring, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? My brother grabs his phone, and he still let it ring a 4th fucking time. This is why when people say, get a fucking 1 bedroom and one you can sleep on the couch. No, I need my own fucking bedroom. Why? You don't have to drive. You don't have to worry about finding a restaurant. I did all the work. Even with Dumb, it's like I was dealing with 2 retards. Dumb lives there. It's his house. Doesn't seem to know anything beyond his fucking driveway. I got to find a place to eat. I got to do all that shit. And my fucking asshole brother, all he's got to do is make sure I get enough sleep to drive him. You let your phone ring and ring and ring. 4 rings, 4 times, which is 25, 30 rings. And never a thought of this is like a fucking alarm going off. A phone ring is no different than a fucking snooze clock alarm. It's all the same. Even if the tone is different. Ring, ring, ring. Blah, 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 blah. It's the same fucking thing. You should have said, my brother's trying to sleep. Let me shut this off. You had no consideration. I'm so pissed. I got to reset the internet. Christ. Go ahead. Talk about it. That pissed me off. I'm losing my fucking voice. The fuck. Why?
I was tired. I was really thinking.
No, yeah. I just do what I always do. I'll just sit here and lay here. My brother is basically, you got to work 6 days a week for the rest of your life, and I'm going to get $8. I have enough wherewithal to plan things, but I can't hold a job. You can hold a job, but apparently you can't think beyond yourself, like your mother and your father and your fucking sister. You can't think beyond yourself. Oh my fucking Christ! I really worked up, and I was getting over it. Then went to Gettysburg, and the Rolling Rock toll boy we bought. I said, shit. We can't have an open beer container. We'll get pulled over and DUI'd, even if we weren't drinking. So I littered at Gettysburg. I took the bag it was in, I threw it on the grass. I said, you fucking asshole. I was getting over it. But now, had I been able to get a nice 6 hours sleep, we gotten up, we'd put it in the back well. We hastily got out of there because you didn't shut your fucking phone off. Not once, not twice, not even 3 times. You let it ring 4 times, times 5, 20 rings, never saying, hey, wait, my brother's going to wake up. He's got to drive. You fucking asshole. And then I tried to get over it. The beer went off. We had an open container at fucking Gettysburg. I said, fuck it. I littered at a national park because numbnuts here. And I was trying to get over it again, but the internet went off. So it tells me that the gods want me to scold you. I'm right on this one. I was getting over it. Then the beer can exploded at Gettysburg. And now we're trying to stream and thing goes dead. Yeah, basically the gods want me to chew you out for your stupidity. You have no fucking empathy, like your mother, your father, and your fucking sister. I'm losing my voice. No, fuck you. This is like the 3rd time your stupidity has been a problem for me. Tried to get over the 1st time. 2nd time at Gettysburg was a big deal. Fine. Now, even tonight, I can't get past this. Go ahead. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, my God.
No, I mean, I should have shut my phone off the night before, but
I didn't want to bring this back up. I thought we were moving past it, but we can't move past it. The universe wants me to punish this asshole for not having the empathy to say, shit, this is my phone. I got to tend to it. I don't have to drive. I don't have to worry about where we eat. I got one responsibility, my phone. When we shut it off, Oh no, my coworkers are calling. I don't know what to do. You're such a fucking pussy simp for your fucking asshole coworkers. I've had workers try to kill me. I don't give a fuck about your fucking coworkers. You're going to say, well, you don't have a job. One of us needs money. Maybe you're right, but it's like, I want to get past this. We can't even stream without this being a big deal. Okay,
Yeah, so basically that's it.
He wasn't asleep. It woke him up too, because then he went and got a continental breakfast. Then he took a dump. No, he couldn't sleep either. It didn't matter. He doesn't have to drive. I do. Is that true?
No, what happened was him engaging my phone kind of startled me, and he's what really woke me up.
Well, I didn't engage your phone until the third ring. You didn't tend to it until the fourth ring. And remember, each ring is like 5 rings. So it rang, ring, 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 5, 10, 15 times before I'm like, what the fuck's going on, asshole? And then he said, oh, duh, my brother's going for my phone. I should tend to it. Then he let it ring another 5 times. So he didn't take a hint until like it rang 15 fucking times. Well, you engaged my phone. Yeah, because you failed to. It's your phone. What the fuck? Well, no, I got to drive back. It pertains to both of us. Numbnuts, it's his phone. I'm your driver. What the hell? That's what I want to know. Go ahead. To hell with dumb. Tell all this shit. Go ahead. I'm still, I'm pissed. That really fucked me up. I was awake I was like fucked up all day. Clearly it does, because he didn't go back to bed either. Go ahead, Tom.
Yeah, no, I mean, I heard it ringing. I ignored it, and it kept on ringing. I kept going back to sleep. And then he got involved, and
well, why did I get involved? Because it's not like it rang once and I grabbed it. You let it ring 15 times. I heard 15 blah, 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 before I said, what the fuck is going on? And you let it go another 5 rings before you finally did something. So yeah, I got involved because you took, what, fucking 20 rings to get involved? Explain.
Yeah, that's what happened.
There's no consideration? No shit. This is my phone, my responsibility. There's someone else in the room. He's got to drive back. Just, I can understand once, maybe even twice. 20 fucking rings, 25 rings, but you only did something about it because I went for it first. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? That's when you realized, duh, maybe I should do something. You should have known the first fucking ring. Am I wrong, people? I'm losing my voice. It's okay. If I lose my voice, who cares? Go ahead. Maybe I'm being an asshole. Go ahead. This is yours.
I was tired of sleep, not paying attention.
No. Because you just said a minute ago. You're like, I realize now how similar my brother is to DUM. Maybe I was so touchy-feely with DUM because even though he's like a year older than me, he's like my brother. We get along, but there's like a childlike nature. I got to do the thinking. I can be all lovey-dovey because I'm basically the one in control. It's like he'll say one thing but then contradict himself. I got to read between the lines. There's no easy task for a Spurg. Yeah, DUM and my brother are very similar. Christ. We'll get to that. More on that. Go ahead.
Yes, that's what happened.
Yes. Tell him I'm losing my voice. I'm going hoarse.
Yeah, so Tuesday, we dropped off my car at the auto body to get fixed because you guys remember that story. Hopefully you do. Then we went to go get the car, but they didn't have a car. They ran out of cars, so I got this van. And, we got the van, we went home, and it was a little later in the morning because this whole idea to go visit DUM, I told him I want to wake up early. I want to, leave here at 10, get there 1:30, spend some time, come home. I want a day-long trip. He seemed to agree with that, but we left later in the day. Then, we streamed a bunch of times. It was 3 in the morning, and I had already called out from work, and I thought that, we'll just leave. We'll get home 7:30, have a messed up day.
Stop. Your calling out from work was meaningless because your morning coworkers are calling you, not because they were worried about you. They were worried, is he coming in to do the work? We have to do more work today. So despite calling out, you're getting bring, bring, bring. You let your phone go 25 fucking times. You should have said, oh, my idiot retard morning coworkers are calling because when I called out the night before, the idiot closing manager didn't tell them, and my brother's trying to sleep. I wish my brother had more wherewithal. I'm just amazed at what I experienced. Go ahead, go.
Yeah, so I wanted to leave
at the motel.
I didn't want to go to the motel. He did. So I relented to him and we went over. As I said, we set our alarms on the phone so we could wake up. That's why my phone was on. I guess I should have shut it off.
That's not why. I'm not criticizing you for your phone being on. I'm criticizing you. Why'd you let it ring 25 fucking ring? And you only dealt with it when I went for it. Finally, I'm like, what's going on? Brother Click is useless. I got to do everything. I got to drive out there. Got to pick the restaurant. Got to shut his phone off. Like, I got to do everything. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I should have answered the phone the first time and said I couldn't.
No, you should have hung up or voicemail or shut your phone off or do not disturb. I should have answered the phone like a good bitch. That's what you sound like. Christ. Oh my God. So Christ. No, I should have answered. No, you shouldn't have let it ring 25 times. And you shouldn't have answered. You should have shut it off, go to voicemail, kill your phone, let my brother sleep because he got to drive. We're only 6 hours. We're only 3 hours in. Shut this off and go back. Instead, 25, 30, bring, with no sense of empathy. That's what it was. Go ahead. Tell him. That's what happened.
Empathy has nothing to do with it. I was tired myself, not really thinking, just ignoring the phone.
I'll keep talking. I'm upset. I'm losing my voice because of this.
So anyway, we eventually got up and left and went to go see James. So we got some more times with James. And
Bro C can't control much of anything, can he? His phone, anything. I can't believe this stream was turned into. But I think the universe wants me to get it out. Go ahead. Go. Yeah. It wasn't 5 or 10 or 25 to 30 rings, and he only dealt with it because I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I'm awake now. I wanted 6 hours. I only got 3 because this asshole's phone's going off. What? You never thought? Let me just sit here and ignore it. I'm Brother Click. I don't know what to do. Christ, I need to do something. That's how it feels. I'm angry. I have a right to be angry. I was getting over it. I went to Gettysburg, and the beer explodes. It should have been the well, but asshole put it in the front seat because, hey, we had to rush out of there because his phone would go off. I got over it, and right now the internet goes dead. Yeah, you're not getting out of this one, Brother Click. You were wrong. The universe wants to punish you. Go ahead. Tell him.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. You heard the story a bunch of times now.
So let's talk about it, Don. This was a terrible stream. The first stream goes dead. The stream's just me getting angry. Oh, what a fucking waste. Does anybody have any questions? I made a nice thumbnail, a nice postcard thumbnail. I unprivated my stream with DUM and linked up the Okay. So you talk a little more. I'm losing my voice. Can you hear I'm losing my voice? It's been a very bad couple of days. Look, I did most of the work. I'll do 99% of the work. I need a little something from you. It's your fucking phone. In fact, when you told me you set your alarm for 10, I didn't say anything. We're thinking, make it 10:30. Check out times 11. Let's get as much sleep as we can. But I didn't say anything. I should have said, asshole, turn your fucking phone off. We're going by my alarm. I got to take charge, not because I want to be Mr. in charge, because no one else, this asshole and James, I don't know. It's like I'm not trying to be domineering, but I'm surrounded by assholes who want to be told what to do. What was it like meeting DUM? Go ahead, Tom.
Yeah, it was nice.
I have no. If you were surrounded by retards, you'd be screaming too. And that's what the past few days was. Me and 2 retards, my brother and James. I love them both, but go ahead. What was it like for one retard meeting another?
Very pleasant. But he's a nice, calm guy. Surprisingly try to kill him even though he's calm and doing nothing, or he gets fired from job after job because the job is wrong, not because he violated the rules repeatedly. So yeah, James is a little more down to earth, a little more pragmatic than other individuals that I know. He did a lot of work in his house. It looks good. What he fixed up looks good, but there's still a lot more to do. I don't think he's going to be leaving as soon as he thinks. I think there's at least another month. This guy thinks 2. I think if he really gets down to it, he can really make some headway there. But yeah, there's work to be done. And he was very relaxed, at ease. Nice guy. I wish him the best.
I'm trying to find a place for you. Want to play it? It doesn't matter. I know my ring. I know my alarm. It's similar, but it's unique to him. He should know this is my phone. Time to take action. He didn't. So it's not about the actual tone. It's about you're allowed beep, 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 beep. And I know it's not one of mine. I have an alarm. And I have a ringtone. It wasn't one of mine, so I didn't spring to action. He did, but he said, let me ignore it. Let me let it ring 30 fucking times. Wake everyone up. We've only gotten 3 hours of fucking sleep. That's what happened. That's what happened.
Yeah, the one critique I will give James, he should have known more about his town. Like, we went to this one place for breakfast, but they stopped serving breakfast, and he didn't really know much of the local haunts, like what was good, what was bad. He even said that when he was in Australia, Donna took him out, and she knew the good restaurants versus the bad.
And this guy's a fucking truck driver who's lived there for 15 fucking years.
He's lived it. So he should know, okay, let's go to this place. Oh, that place sucks, or, this place is good, but it's very expensive. Like, there should have been a little more local knowledge from him. He was lacking on that.
I'm glad the stream is working. I'm good at that. I'm losing my voice. Can you talk for another 5 minutes while I pull up the map?
Yeah, so anyway. I'm
losing my voice.
Well, that's your choice to lose your voice, right? No, it's not. Yes, it is. So anyway, when we first arrived, we pulled up in the driveway, and he beeped the horn. DUM was in his garage working on a door, as usual. He just casually looked at us, came over, and said, oh, hey, guys, you're actually started. He wasn't surprised or upset or mad. He just took it with stride. And then we went in. We saw all the work. We saw the backyard. I was amazed at how big the backyard was. I mean, yeah, he could, or maybe the future owners could put it in a pool. I don't know if there's zoning laws or whatnot. There's just it's like a nice, it's on like a hill, but a lot of land. I would definitely throw in a pool. That would be nice. He only has one bathroom. It does kind of suck. Like, maybe he could transform the garage, or someone could transform the garage into a master suite, so you could have like a 3-bed, 2-bath. That would be good. But yeah, the fan in the kitchen was very low ceilings, and the ceilings were low. That fan was very dangerous. If you raise your hand or if you stand up too quickly, you're going to get hit. But he said it was fine.
Not me.
Yeah, DUM said it was fine.
Ambiguous pronoun. Who's he?
Yeah. We both didn't like low fan. I was amazed at how cleaned out it was, because in all his videos and whatnot, there was always clutter all over the place. The basement was empty. All the rooms were virtually empty. It's not the same place that it was when he first started doing videos and streaming. As my brother says, it's a shell of what it once was. It's a great transition piece. The DUM that we all knew and loved from some time ago is changing, metamorphosizing into something else. And once the house is gone, that last vestige of his old life will be gone. No, Chris Dubs, that really wouldn't work.
It might. They share a room. You get a room. Make the attic a room. The attic could have been a 3rd bedroom. And talk about the garage. You said the garage should be a master suite.
Yeah. I mean, his house. It's like you have the house. And you have what's called the breezeway. When you leave the kitchen, there are no walls. You're outside, and you walk across to the garage, which is a separate building. But it's a nice big garage. If you transform that into a master suite, make that a bedroom with a bathroom, that's a nice room.
I'm drunk and tired already.
Yeah, but anyway, that would be a nice room. The attic was a nice space. I don't know if you could get a bathroom up there, but I guess if you had the time and the money, and it was really high. You have to insulate it and whatnot. A lot of work would need to be done. But in theory, if you had all the money in the world, or you won the lottery or something, the attic space could become a master suite, a bedroom with a bathroom. The garage could become a master suite. Then you have the 2 other rooms. Yeah. So that's all of me. So yeah, I mean, the place does have potential. I mean, the place could be something more than this, or if you did have a lot of money, just bulldoze the whole thing and start anew. But yeah, it's a nice house, and that one living room that he walled off was so cool and comfy with the fan. Yeah, it's not bad.
Okay, let me see something. When I move the mouse, can you see the mouse, the pointer? Oh, you're back over here. Starting with some shit. Entirely possible. But anyway, can you see? Does the mouse pointer show up or no? I can't tell. Maybe not. Oh, it does. Okay, good. Okay, so I want to show you guys a map. I'm going to show you a map in a minute. I need like another moment or so for my voice to heal up. Go ahead, tell them. I need another moment for my voice to heal up. Keep talking a little more about whatever.
Yes, so then, having dinner with DUM, having breakfast with DUM.
Same place, same diner.
Oh, yeah, the same place. Diner was pretty good. I mean, I think the diners we have here in New Jersey are better, but for what it was and the price, it was a nice place. Yeah, so DUM was just a nice guy. We talked about his life, and we found you through Todd and blah blah blah, and we had 2 nice get-togethers. There was no yelling and screaming. He got handsy multiple times, but he can be a big ball of emotion. Stop. He can be a big ball of emotion. And DUM also got a little handsy too. I don't think you guys saw that, but there was mutual handsiness. Stop. What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing?
You want me to get handsy?
No, I didn't want you to get handsy. I'm just saying. He got touchy-feely with DUM. DUM got a little touchy-feely with him. There was no touchy-feely with me and DUM. I think we hugged once or twice, but no, that's their thing, not our thing.
My pee-pee.
So then, yes, we met his neighbors. Excuse me. But yeah, he seems like a very laid-back kind of dude. But then again, his refrigerator was empty, and he doesn't have a car. So we surmised he hasn't been eating that well, just getting microwavable crap from Dollar General. He was happy to be out and have like a real cheeseburger and a real like breakfast meal. He got some real food in him. I think that perked him up. Because, I guess, we all have microwavable dinners here and there, but you can't really live off that stuff. That slows you down. And also, yeah, he sleeps on the floor. I was amazed he got rid of his bed. He got rid of most of his stuff. But, yeah, sleeping on the floor. I mean, I heard someone I once worked with said that if you sleep on a table once, it'll straighten out your back or something. But, I don't know. You really need a bed or a couch. And then, yeah, so he was talking. He was trying to convince this guy to come out again and help him fix up the house. But like our own house is filled with crap. He still hasn't cleaned the kitchen. That he made one half-assed attempt and made it worse. And I gotta live with that. I mean, I can't really cook myself meals because
if I won't clean and do things for my own brother, why would I move in 3.5 hours away and do shit for that asshole?
You're enamored with him.
I'm enamored. He thinks I'm like, basically
the bathroom
gay for DUM, which might be partly true. But not yet.
If DUM had the money, he might consider it, but
he doesn't buy beer anymore.
Yeah,
Pennsylvania is the worst state to buy liquor in. But go ahead.
Yeah. So
I ever shut my phone for it.
yes. So anyway, yeah. Dumb. He's got to paint some walls. I think he put down these like carpet things in his room. I think he wants to put it in the streaming room, which is fine. They're very nice, but he's got to re-hook up the washer dryer. Yeah, so he still has some more work to do, or I guess he could just sell it as is and take a bit of a hit.
That's me and James. Look at us. I still gotta upload the videos from my camera. I was tired and I'm losing my voice and I'm coming down with something. But yeah.
But yes. You see that smile on Dumb's face? Hold that. You see that smile? He only smiled like that twice. Whenever Donna called him and whenever my brother held him. So make whatever you want of that, but yes. Yes. But Donna is an incredibly open-minded woman. She's all right with that sort of thing, with my brother at least. So yeah, he's got himself a decent broad down there in Oz, as they say.
Now, talk to Dumb. I didn't read you the. Dumb and I texted earlier today.
Okay.
Brother Click hasn't heard it. I'll read it. I'm losing my voice. Talk to Dumb for a few minutes while I pull up the text.
Talk to Dom and talk to them.
Whoever.
Yeah,
Dumb's here. He's here.
Dumb's here.
Yep.
All right, Dom. Yeah, it was very fun. Perhaps we'll do it again.
He didn't smile as widely when he was standing next to Brother Click.
That's fine. We have a different relationship, and I respect that. So yeah. So anyway, Dumb's a nice guy. He's involved with a nice woman. I wish them the best. She might not make it to his house. I know she wants to, but that's not really the end game. If you got the chance to go see New York City, you go right ahead and see that. That's a little more important. But yeah, I mean, but if you do come with Dumb, even though he's the American, he's from this area, Donna, you're gonna have to lead the way.
No, you gotta come find me. I'll lead the way for everybody, including this asshole, James.
Meet up in Manhattan somewhere. You all go to New York City. I'll probably be working because we have bills to pay.
Call out, buddy.
When I call, okay, whatever. Fine, all right. I guess I'll do that. So anyway, yeah, a nice. Maybe we'll do a Manhattan walk and talk or visit or whatever. But so yes,
here's Dumb and I laying on the floor. That's where he sleeps. I slept next to him. See that?
It's a little light on the faces.
I can't.
Make that a thumbnail in something.
In something. Yeah.
Yes.
You took this photo.
In the community page. Post some pictures. Look at those smiles. Hope you can see the smiles. Yeah, a nice bromance, if you will.
He is. Damn straight.
Yes. Anyway. Oh, then also he did mention that even if he does make it to Australia, he's not allowed to work. I don't know.
Stop. No, tell him before you. We didn't sleep at the house. Tell him. After we slept in the motel.
No, we went to again. We were there Tuesday.
I told you a story about we're at the motel, 6 hours, 3 hours in. Numbnuts' alarm goes off, or his phone. He doesn't think to shut it off. I had 30. Blah, 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 blah. So which should have been 6 hours turned to 3 at the hotel. Then went back to Dumb's.
Yeah, because it was 3 a.m. Wednesday morning. I wanted us to just go home. We had a nice day with Dumb. I want
another day with James. I was great. It was my time.
Okay, all right. So anyway, we went to the motel. We went to go see James again. We were standing on his porch, and we're like, well, what if he's asleep? What if he's having a panic attack? We kind of looked at each other for a moment, and he rang the bell a couple times. Nothing happened.
No answer. So
So we just walked right in, and he was asleep on the floor. Then he got down on the floor too. I took that picture.
Yeah.
And despite that fact, DUM was ready to go. He got up, and I think he pissed. He's like, "Oh, hey guys, what's up?" We just started over again. There was no awkwardness.
After we left the hotel, after asshole's phone went off 30 times and he didn't shut it off, 3 hours of sleep, went back to DUM's, rang the bell, no answer. DUM ignores doorbells. Numbnuts ignores telephones. I'm like, I'm a spur. We walked in and into DUM's living room. So we saw it. DUM was asleep on the floor in front of his leather couch, his USB chair. Shut the fuck up. That's what DUM said. You're just repeating what DUM said. Okay. Okay. Talking around with the.
So then we took some pictures. We looked at the house again. DUM said, "Let's get brekkie," because that's what Australians call breakfast. And we asked him what's a good place. He didn't know. He went to his phone. He found a place, but of course, at this point it's like 11:30. And this one place, which could have still made breakfast, we stop at like 10:30. I'm like, okay, sorry, we got to go somewhere else. I went to the other place, the place we went to the night before. And we got some breakfast, and it was pretty good. And we had a nice little chit-chat. Although this guy was a little pushy, DUM took it with stride. And whoa, get the hell off me. And yes, we talked about breakfast in Australia. He told us what it was like. So then we went back to his place, hung out some more. I think a poem was read at some point. I took some pictures.
Oh, wait. I don't know. My hair is looking gay. Okay, that's fine.
That's the way Penny Pounder likes it.
That's fine. Okay, you're saying my hair on my head looks homosexual. That's fine. I thought you were saying my beard hair looks gray, which is exactly what DUM was like.
Yes.
I said, DUM, you're much fitter in real life than on camera, but you're shorter. He said, OC, you're lighter. You're not a fat fuck. You're lighter in real life than on camera. But man, you're gray in the beard. So the camera adds pounds, but makes you look younger. He was surprised how gray I was in the beard, and I was surprised how short he was, but he looks much fitter. He doesn't look as heavy on camera. And I don't look because I sat on his lap. He's like, you're lighter than I thought. Remember that?
Yeah, I know it's a touchy subject for him, but as I've stated multiple times, I'm 5'4", and he was a little shorter than I thought. He didn't seem like he was 6 foot. He seemed like 5'11" or 5'11 3/4. Like, despite the fact he was wearing boots, he didn't seem like he was 6 foot. Maybe he has a hunch. I don't know, but he's still fit. He's trim. He's got big arms. Like I said, if he was real mad or pissed off or on drugs or something, he could probably seriously beat you, if not kill you, with his bare hands. He's a strong guy, it looks like.
He was like, Brother Click, you're short, but you're not a manlet. I said, he's 5'4". If you think he's short but not a manlet, you're not 6'2". You're fucking like 5'10", 5'11". Remember that?
Yeah.
Okay, so on the drive back home yesterday, we were there 10th and to the 11th. Hold on. On the drive back home, DUM sent me a voice, not a text, audio text. Where is it? Hold on. You heard this, right?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, I just wanted to thank you and your brother for coming over, and I wish I wouldn't have felt as ill as I did. But yeah, it has nothing to do with you guys. I got issues. Yeah, a lot of it might be related to my thyroid. I don't know. But sometimes I feel fine, sometimes I don't. But anyway, yeah, I had a blast. And streaming with you guys was great. So, yeah, I hope you got to stop off at Gettysburg and maybe stopping off at a couple other places on your way back. But I'll try to check out your stream if you stream tonight. All right. I hope I get to meet you guys again when Donna comes over. All right, see you, man.
Yeah, we didn't stream that night. We weren't up for it, but we streamed the day after. Copying pages. We streamed today, the day after. But I texted him earlier when Bro C was at work. And I want to share those texts because Bro C hasn't heard them. Hold on. Go ahead. You might have to talk about something while I let my voice heal. Okay. Whew. It was. People said it was homoerotic. Me stroking DUM's bald pate. DUM licking my cheeks. Brother Click pulling his pants down, running around with his ass out. People said it was homosexual. But it was very, 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 very wholesome. It was very wholesome. Yes. No, he was about to go another panic attack, but we'll talk about that when Brother Click gets back. All right. Hold on. Brother Click's showing the beer because I'm like, he was here for like, a minute or two, but he can't be bothered here. He was here, but he can't be bothered. He got a notification. He's like, I'll be nice and say something. He's gone. He's probably sitting in his leather USB chair with the fan on, staring at the ceiling, which I don't blame him. It was very comfy. It was really comfy. That's the subject for the next video. I will make that. Today will be about DUM. My next video will be I'll upload the DUM videos. We'll talk about my job next. I haven't forgotten. I'm losing my voice, and we've had an ordeal the past couple days. I think he went bye-bye. Hey, buddy, get like another one beer jug or something, whatever you want to get. We'll get back to this. I'm losing my voice. On top of that, I'm screaming at my brother. I thought we'd get over it, but every time something goes wrong, it's like, why didn't you tend to your phone, you fucking asshole? You ain't missing much. Yes, one more piss jug. Penny. Doggo, you ain't missing much. But it's funny. I got to say this. I'll tell you tomorrow. The whole time we were there, Doggo wants to know my next job, how my new job is doing. I'll tell him about that tomorrow next time. But the whole time, we noticed the whole time we were there, but those are done. The whole time we were there, DUM, I didn't push it. DUM never asked us anything about ourselves, did he?
Yeah, it was, I guess, normally when you meet people, oh, hey, what do you do? What are you up to? There was none of that. And I guess
we asked him questions. He never said, how's your job? Or how you doing, Brother Click? It was just, yeah,
which was all right. I mean,
we didn't mind.
It was a nice reprieve.
But if someone showed up my door, I'd say, how you been? How's your job been? He didn't think to ask us.
But yeah, I mean, he didn't do any of that. But I guess we've been streaming and communicating via the internet.
He doesn't watch our streams.
Oh, okay, fair enough. All right, well, what? I guess whatever. I don't even know.
No, he smelled like
a spring rain,
like a spring rain wrapped in heavenly breeze,
lavender.
Oh my God! Even after being in this house, not showering, I just wanted to I had to restrain myself. I wanted to rip his tank top off and smell his chest. I didn't go that far. Even as a spurg, I restrained myself. The man smelled like $1,000.
That actress Sydney Sweeney is going to make soap from her bath water. DUM should do the same thing.
Yes. He smelled like a mountain rain, a mountain,
like an Appalachian summer day.
You ever take your hand and rub it between your scrotum and your leg and your crotch? He smelled like that times 1,000. In fact, I rubbed him down. It was like, you ever stick your hand to your anus when it's clean, of course, scratch it around, then go into your armpits. He smelled like that, but only like the way you want it to smell. You ever pick your nose, ever vomit and it was like that, only the way you want it to smell? Ever take a massive dump and wish to smell? You agree?
Yes, he's a rugged man.
Rugged in the good way.
Yes.
Talk another few minutes, I'll get the text up. Go ahead. You talk.
Oh, yeah. So, yes, our time with DUM was a good time. It really was. It's just, it made it a little more real, if you will. He's not just an image on a screen or some guy in a video. He's living, breathing flesh. He's a real guy.
In real life, hold on. Who is DUM met in real life?
Oh,
From the internet.
Yes.
Let me do this again. Hold on. You know the people? Name them.
There was McHenry Cruiser and Molasses Cookies. There was Todd. There's Donna. And there's you and me.
We saw something the others didn't. Go ahead.
We got to see his house and the town where he lives.
That, and we saw a panic attack.
Oh, that's right. There was a mini panic attack. That was something else. I mean, we went out to buy some beer. And when we left, he was doing fine. We were streaming, no issues. When we got back, he was a little different. He was a little more quiet, a little more out of it. He was just not really engaging and whatnot. And then he mentioned his heart was palpitating, and he had a little bit of an episode. Apparently, he's never done that when he was in Australia. The times he went to visit Donna. Donna has never been there with him when he had a panic attack. Neither has Todd, nor has McHenry Cruiser or Molasses Cookies. We actually sat in the room as he went through one of his.
We lived through it in real life, yeah.
Yes, we did.
They've seen it on the internet, but we saw it.
You've seen it, yeah. You've seen video. Yeah, we actually were there when it was happening.
They didn't.
No.
Say the names.
McHenry Cruiser and Molasses Cookies. Todd, Donna.
You've seen Donna a bunch of times.
Yeah, I know.
But all those times,
yes.
Only
me and my brother have physically lived through a DUM panic attack. And we didn't really know what to do. We gave him words of encouragement. We said, "You're okay." He said, "Yeah, it'll pass. It'll pass." He kept saying, "It'll pass."
No, the truth is, once again, he didn't know what to do. I had to be the fucking leader. Not that I want to take charge. I had to. I'm like, I was looking over. He had the laptop towards us. He was going like this. Remember that? He was looking at us. He was like, and I said, I think we got to get off now. I had to take control because numbnuts were like, DUM's like this. Brother clicks like this. And I'm like, okay, not my channel, but I think we got to say goodnight. Occupational click out. Yeah, he was getting, you saw it. We lived through it.
It took you forever to end it.
Well, I didn't want to be rude. It's his house, his stream, but this is what they do. The two of them, him and DUM, they're indecisive. They beat around the bush. I finally make a decision. Well, it took you forever to make a decision for me. I can't think for myself. It took you forever to think for me. Yeah, you and that asshole, yeah.
It took you forever to enact that decision.
Well, no, he says he's never had an attack with Donda. Good.
No, that's probably not going to happen. He's visited her. It's never been an issue there. I don't think it will. He only really seems to have it when he's alone, or
Part of me wonders, did we trigger it? Were we triggers? Were we triggers? Same time, would he have had one anyway, and we prevented? We were preventers.
Or a little bit of both. Because I think when we were there, he screamed longer than he wanted to.
Right, but the point is, did we trigger it, or did we prevent it from being worse than it would have been? Because he's had hour or two on the floor. This was only like maybe 10, 15 minutes.
Well, if he's still here...
Did we trigger it, or do we pull him out of it? I don't know, or both.
Well, if he's still here, I'd love to hear what his feedback is.
What do the Starlings think? On the way back, I said, should we fuck it going to Manhattan? And you were like, I got to work tomorrow.
No, that's not what he said. He said, oh, you still got this van for another week. Should we do a Manhattan run? And I'm like, nah.
Why not? Put the wear and tear in the vehicle.
All right, I guess this Saturday we're going to go to Manhattan. If this is what the Starlings want to see, let's get some feedback from the Starlings.
We obey you. You can take it, but I don't know. What's it like going to town? You got to pay like $16-$18 to drive Lower Manhattan.
Maybe tomorrow you go pick up DUM, bring him back here, and the three of us go to Manhattan.
Well, that's what I want to talk about next. Yeah. Did we trigger him? Did we prevent him, get him out of it, or was it both? I don't know. Okay, so let's go back to the DUM text. That's right. Talk to the Starlings. I'll charge this, get another one, and we'll
yes.
That was good too.
All right then. So you have some work to do. All right. All right. So, what do you all think of my brother's treatment of me? You saw him yell and scream and throw stuff and touch me. And what are your thoughts on that? You got to see who he really is. And when he tells you his stories about I was attacked and people went after me, when he's apparently innocent and does no wrong, what do you think? Has this changed your thoughts on him or not? Penny Pounder, I appreciate all women, tall, short, a little big. I have no qualms. I would never not date a woman because she was tall. I appreciate all women. I have never had a panic attack. I don't know about him. I've never really witnessed him have a panic. I witnessed several mental breakdowns, but I would not call them the same as panic attacks. When I'm not around and he's home alone, he might. You'll have to ask him, or I'll ask him when he comes back. But I have never had a panic attack, and as far as I know, I don't believe he has ever had a panic attack. Have any of you ever had panic attacks? All right, no need to get quiet now. Come on, people. Oh, I get it. You want him. Oh, okay. All right, so Doggo, when you were younger, you had him. Okay, all right. Oh, and so did Cass. And what is it like when you have a panic attack? What's it feel like? What happens? I know Dum mentioned his heart was beating really, really fast. And how did they just stop? How did you get rid of them? Or did they just go away on their own accord? And why? So you haven't had a panic attack. Are you doing something differently? Are you taking medication? Have situations changed? Like, why did you have panic attacks and now you don't? And also you, doggo. So you had this. This was a real part of your life, and now it's not. How did they go away? Or do you not even know why they went away? Okay, that doesn't really answer the question. So you would experience these panic attacks. You didn't know what it was. You did some research, and so once you learned what a panic attack was, they magically went away. I don't understand how learning about it's like someone who's obese. They eat ice cream and cookies every day. Okay, I'm overweight because I eat a lot of crap, but they keep eating crap. It's like they learn about eating junk and then they stop eating. I still can't understand why you stopped having them. My life got... Okay, so this makes a little... Says you had a trigger in your life. This abusive ex of yours was abusing you, and he brought on the panic attacks. You got rid of the element that caused them. That makes sense. Just like the heavy person gets rid of the junk food, they get thinner. But if you're heavy and you read about junk food making you heavy, that in and of itself isn't enough. So, Doggo, when you learned about what a panic attack was, did you change behaviors, or did you get rid of people, or maybe did you eat different foods? Like, how do you just learn about it and make it go away? Yes. G.I. Joe. Click on his previous comment. Because I thought panic attacks could be dangerous. Perhaps I'm wrong here. So, okay, were you in the psych ward? I mean, Dumb went to the psych ward because so the sensation wasn't dangerous. So you, as a teenager, you got panic attacks, didn't know what they were. Then you learned that they weren't dangerous. So do you still get them and not care as much?
We saw the hospital.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We drove by that hospital multiple times. The psych ward Dumb went to, and they charged him an arm and a leg for it. Okay, explain. So something starts off the panic attack. Okay, it's confusing. You understand it. I still do. You get panic attacks, then you learn what they are, and you don't get them anymore. Or you do get them, but you just don't care. Like, oh, so a panic attack's not that big of a deal. Is it different for different people? Like, you're at home and you feel a panic attack coming on? You say, "Oh, great, I'm gonna get a panic attack. Let me just watch TV or something," and you still get them. You just get through them better, or you deal with them better. Perhaps this is my touch of autism coming through. I need clarity. I need to know, because these other, like Cass said, she used to get them, and she still kind of gets them with her grandmother. But when she removes those elements, she doesn't get them. You're saying that you do get them, you just don't care, or that they're not that serious, or they're not a problem. So I always thought that they were a somewhat serious medical problem. So if your heart is really beating, that's kind of dangerous. Okay, so there's a panic cycle. It's still dangerous, but you're kind of shrugging it off. And does medication help you with the panic attacks, or the marijuana, or something else? What's happening here? Or do you think about that image? Does DUM and my brother together put you at ease, doggo? Is that it? Fear doesn't explain it. Okay. So it was the meds, doggo. The meds helped you. That's all I want to know. Thank you. All right. So what if DUM and my brother fly out to LA to see you? We won't go to Manhattan, but the two of them will go spend 4 days with you.
Yeah, he's not a. He's. I'm not saying he's short, but he's not this monster. I'm looking
Yes.
up to. He's like my height or a couple inches taller. Okay, so let's go back to the all right, the texts. All right, you want to hear these? I'll play it one more time, and then I'll read the text. I'm losing my voice. You got to bear with me. 2 days of dealing with retards. I can deal with one retard at a time. When I got two, my brother and James Moore. Not retard. Okay, I got problem. Set my hand up here. We have this thing as brothers. We like put our finger, shh, or look over there.
Yes.
When we get a little physical. I used to overpower him.
Buddy,
Now I'm getting weaker in my older age.
buddy, the Starlings need you.
Okay. You got to see some brotherly contact there. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna turn the fan up. Christ.
Good. You turn it down, asshole. Can you hear us, or is this too loud? Is this too loud? Buddy.
Stop.
Yeah, I just wanted to thank you and your brother for coming over, and yeah, I wish I wouldn't have felt as ill as I did. But yeah, it has nothing to do with you guys. I got issues. A lot of it might be related to my thyroid. I don't know. But sometimes I feel fine, sometimes I don't. But anyway, yeah, I had a blast. And streaming with you guys was great. So, yeah, I hope you got to stop off at Gettysburg and maybe stopping off at a couple other places on your way back. But I'll try to check out your stream if you stream tonight. All right. I hope I get to meet you guys again when Donna comes over. All right, see you, man. Yeah, I just wanted to thank you and your brother for coming over, and yeah, I wish I wouldn't have felt as ill as I did. But yeah, it has nothing to do with you guys. I got issues. A lot of it might be related to my thyroid. I don't know. But sometimes I feel fine, sometimes I don't. But anyway, yeah, I had a blast. And streaming with you guys was great. So, yeah, I hope you got to stop off at Gettysburg and maybe stopping off at a couple other places on your way back. But I'll try to check out your stream if you stream tonight. All right. I hope I get to meet you guys again when Donna comes over. All right, see you, man.
All right, put it back down to what it was. I think it calmed down. Try to check out your stream. That's too loud for me. Try, like, wait, it's so hard to click on your phone when you're sitting around an empty house by yourself. Or it was on medium or what was it on? Okay. All right, I want to read you the rest of the text. Let's take a look here. Hold on, let's play this one more time. For Horsehead, who missed all of it, the fucking Chad.
Yeah, I just wanted to thank you and your brother for coming over, and yeah, I wish I wouldn't have felt as ill as I did. But yeah, it has nothing to do with you guys. I got issues. Yeah, a lot of it might be related to my thyroid. I don't know. But sometimes I feel fine, sometimes I don't. But anyway, yeah, I had a blast. And streaming with you guys was great. So, yeah, I hope you got to stop off at Gettysburg and maybe stopping off at a couple other places on your way back. But I'll try to check out your stream if you stream tonight. All right. I hope I get to meet you guys again when Donna comes over. All right, see you, man.
Take the helm for a couple minutes.
So what's up, Commander K? So we had a good time with DUM. DUM had a good time with us. A good time for all. That's nice to know. All right, Horsehead, we're glad you enjoyed it. So there was another good time. Oh yeah, I mean, you did miss most of it, but he's gonna post all the videos and shit so you can catch up, and we'll have another stream. We'll have a DUM discussion stream in the near future. Don't worry.
So I texted DUM today because I was tired last night. I said, it was nice to meet you in real life. I had a good time. It was like seeing an old war buddy or some such. It was like seeing an old war buddy or some such. This is new to you, right? He wrote back, this is DUM. I had a blast. Just wish I had felt better, but I definitely want to meet you guys with Donna. He wants to meet us with Donna.
That's interesting.
Just don't be touching Donna like you were with me. Don't touch her like you touched me. I wrote back, James, I promise I won't touch you when Donna is there. I won't touch you, James, when Donna is there. I won't make her jealous. I don't want Donna to be jealous. No. But, James, you're cool with me touching her. Touching her. Cool. He wrote back, touch me all you want because now I'm missing your touch. But no hands on the lady. First of all, the first part of that. When I started touching him, he was like, ew. After I left, he's like, I miss that. In other words, I thought DUM and I were friends from first sight.
Yeah.
He didn't warm up to me till like the day after. But then after I left, he's like, I want you to touch me again. Jane, like normies. Normies are slow. Spurgs, either I like you or I don't like you. And I like James from the get-go. So I thought we were buddies. Hug. He was like, I was uncomfortable at first, but now I missed your touch. But he said, no touching Donna. He wrote back, you're very affectionate. I'll have to warn Donna to keep her distance. LOL. And here's what I said. I said, listen, DUM. It's just my personality. Don't be worried. Maybe a little worried. So, yeah, but yeah, it's just my personality. Yes. Yes, you do. Yeah, you got a lot of watching to do, son. Chad's life's never easy. Me too. If you and I met, we'd be like embracing for like 5-10 minutes.
Yes.
He'd be standing there with the camera. You and I'd be hugging, smelling each other's hair and neck. Yeah. I wanted to do it with DUM, but he kept pushing me away. Now he misses it. It took him like 48 hours to warm up to it,
Yes. Slow simmer.
I'm beyond bi-curious. I'm totally gay for dumb. If I got to be a faggot, there's only one man I want, James Moore in Zillinger, Pennsylvania. Why do you think I drove out there? I wouldn't drive to Dallas for you. I wouldn't even drive to Abilene for Chad, but I would drive to Zillinger for, yes, I would fag out for dumb. I almost did. You saw it.
Yeah, it almost happened.
I was about ready to pull down my pants. I had a hard on. I was ready. He was dumb. Was kind of
He was receptive.
Receptive. I was about to say
he didn't hate it or refuse it.
right. I was about to.
Well.
I was so tempted to take him by the hand and lead him to the bedroom. We didn't go there. It was only the first date, but I'm not a third date guy. I'm a second date guy. Next time I see him, I turn the camera off or leave it on. He and I might have to go into the the bedroom or the streaming room. Yeah, I most men, like 99% of men, meh. But every now and then, I got a little faggot. I would have gotten on. I did get down on all fours for dumb up in the attic. Remember that?
Yes.
You'll see it in the video. Yes, I would go fag for dumb. Not a tease. You'll watch me. Pretend this is dumb. And this is me. Look, I'm bulimic. I'm gonna throw up.
Yes.
No, I'm actually less fruity drunk. In real life, sober, I'm like, dumb, come here. When I'm drunk, I'm like, dumb, you're a faggot. I love you. I'm a faggot too. Get the fuck away from me. Drunk, I'm more standoffish. You see me being grab-assy, he's my brother. But I'd be more like, fuck you. I get kind of Be honest.
He's a mean drunk. He gets very, very nasty.
Yeah.
Very nasty.
I'm not lovey-dovey and touchy-feely.
No.
Tell him.
Oh, yeah. He gets very nasty. He throws things, breaks things. Every other word is a curse word. He just rips into people. Very nasty. Very nasty.
I thought I was a fun-loving, happy drunk. My brothers told me no. When you're drunk, you hate everybody and everything. You're sober, you're a nasty SOB. Drunk, you're a miserable, disgusting SOB. Tell them.
Oh, yeah, just like your father and your grandfather. You're just a mean asshole.
I don't want to fuck men or women. I want to fight everybody. Fuck you, you piece of shit. You tell them.
Oh, yeah, it's very unpleasant.
The drunker I get, the more nasty I get with anybody. Male, female, cat, dog, plant, tree. Yeah. I get nasty drunk. I didn't want to believe it.
Things on the wall get thrown to the ground.
Yes.
Glasses get broken. Pieces of furniture get cracked and tumbled on one another. Yes.
I am not a lovey-dovey drunk.
No living thing or inanimate object is safe.
Yes, anything around me when I'm drunk might get harmed. Yes.
I used to have this big, heavy glass. We called it a grog glass. Thrown to the floor.
We still got one, right? We got two.
I don't know. Well, the glass wasn't doing anything. It was just sitting on the counter. He saw it. He grabbed it. He shattered it. I've gotten a replacement, but they're not the same anymore.
My life is some fucking bullshit fictional story to you, you piece of shit.
And he'll probably win some sort of award for it. Good for
Chad always gets rewarded at the expense of
And that Ethiopian chick he made some sort of documentary about. She'll play with his balls, and his wife will be mad, but she'll take him back, and nothing goes wrong with Chad. But even when it does slightly go wrong, it still works out in the end.
Okay. So it's map time. Some Spurgs love I'm losing my voice. Some Spurgs love trains. I don't mean everybody loves trains. When I was a little boy, I used to love to look at the caboose and wave at the conductor. No. Some Spurgs, they'll memorize all the train routes and the different types of trains. Some love weather reports, meteorological, I was always, and Brother Click, you can tell them this,
yes.
I was always a map guy. I'm a map Spurg.
Yes.
Tell him.
Name for a city maps. But yeah, he would always study atlases, and to this day, he makes fake maps.
I loved county maps, state maps, road atlases, U.S. maps, world maps.
Country borders.
I got excited when I remember as a little boy, the Soviet Union broke up, these new countries came about. Yugoslavia broke up, new countries came about. I always loved world maps, U.S. maps, state maps, county maps, town, municipality maps. I've always loved maps. I'm a mapsburg. I'm not a train spurg or a weather spurg. And this isn't like, I like reading maps. I like looking at the caboose. No. This is train spurgs. Like they'll learn the history of the train and all the train lines. Weather spurgs go on and on. I've always been a map spurg. I'm very much a map spurg. Brother Click will agree.
Yes, he is. He loves looking at maps, studying maps, making fictitious maps. The man loves maps.
Yes. Yeah, as a kid, with me, it never went away. I had to suppress it, but
saying weather maps.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Trains, weather, atlases. It never really goes away. We just have to suppress it.
Okay, yeah.
Chad is trying to say he's a spurg too.
Okay.
I want to talk about my next segment with the maps, but we got to stop to Chad here. So talk to Chad.
All right. So but again, where you live in Texas, there's a lot of wild weather there. There's tornadoes, there's hurricanes, there's droughts. So it's much more pertinent to your daily life. I would imagine that everyone in Texas is more familiar with radar maps than people in the Northeast.
You go out west.
Yeah.
When you go to the West Coast, there's like a TV channel that shows the local seismometer.
Earthquakes. Yeah, that too. Yeah. So people on the West Coast are more aware of earthquakes and tsunamis. People in the middle of the continent, they're more aware about tornadoes. Up here in the Northeast, not much. Maybe a blizzard every now and then. But a light hurricane, like what the hurricanes in Florida and Georgia, or maybe even in Gulf Coast Texas, are like a million times worse than what we call a hurricane. So even though you do like looking at those things, like if you lived in Maine and looked at those things, okay, you'd kind of be an artist. But where you live, it's more necessary, and perhaps you're more involved than other people. But it's still not a sign of anything.
Why is this dead?
They're all dead. Even this one's kind of dead.
Really?
I think so too. Yeah. Okay, so did you have to drive in the rain, or were you at home? Did it cause you any problems? And also, where you live in Texas, do you have water rationing, or is that more west in the southwestern desert? Oh wow! Okay, so that's significant damage. I wasn't saying that you were a spurg. You don't really seem like a spurg. You might be autistic adjacent. As I mentioned before, where you live, you need to pay closer attention to the weather patterns of the radar because your studio might get destroyed or your house might collapse. What he does with maps is very, very involved and very in-depth. I mean, do you make your own fake weather maps or radar maps? I don't think you do. He makes maps of fictitious cities and counties and countries to this very day. Oh, wow, that's interesting. So when that happens, is it like an honor system kind of thing where they say stop using water? Or does the water company actually turn off the water? Okay, so it's the honor system. They say don't. And then let's just say there's a water ration and you put your sprinklers on. Will you get a fine or a ticket, or will a police officer knock on your door and say turn it off? Okay, so you had a very concise focus on things. Okay. All right. Now that's kind of autistic adjacent. So it's an honor system, so you don't get fined and no one bothers you, but I guess you have that one asshole neighbor. You were running your sprinkler 2 minutes too long. You probably have headaches. Oh, and they can fine. Oh, okay, so the fine is what gets you. If there were no fines, I might go out and water my grass or do something, but if there's a fine, yeah, you're gonna stop. That's good. And if there was a water ration and the guy across your street was running the sprinklers, I don't think you'd give a shit, or would you give a shit? Let us know, Horsehead. If your town had a water ration and you saw someone being irresponsible, would you say something, or would you just go about your day? What wedding is this, Doggo? Tell us who's getting married.
His brother. I want to hear about the water ration. His brother's getting
Okay.
married. He told us this. Christ, you
Okay, so
brother
no,
Click doesn't pay attention.
no, I don't.
Doggo's brother's getting married soon.
Very nice.
The water ration thing sounds interesting. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, Horsehead said that there are fines. If you're caught, using water when you could be fined.
Mhm.
But for the most part, it's an honor system. No one really cares. So I asked him if he saw the guy across the street using the sprinkler 5 days in a row. He said he wouldn't care.
All right. Let's get back to the whole map thing. Doggo's brother's getting married. Kike wedding, smash the glass.
A chupa, and all that stuff. Very good.
Okay. First, can you see my cursor going around? Let's see if we can see the cursor. Yes, you can. Okay. Okay, map time. All right, so let's take a look here. This is New Jersey, where we live. See that? There's Pennsylvania, where DUM lives. Now, DUM, let's take a look here. Here's Chambersburg. But DUM lives more down here. Green Castle is where we slept.
Yes.
Waynesboro is right here. We drove for that town like 7 or 8 times.
Yes, we did.
Here's Zillinger. You see that?
Yes, I can.
He's like basically a couple miles from Maryland. He's basically in Hagerstown. Hagerstown is the biggest town of note. Hagerstown, Maryland is like where basically DUM lives. So here's Zillinger. Here's Hagerstown. Are we paying attention, starlings? Are we paying attention? We were like right down the. We crossed into Maryland. Tell them.
Yes, we did. We went to Maryland. We didn't find a good welcome to Maryland sign, so we drove back. And the next day when we were leaving, we did go into Maryland. We found a nice sign. We took a picture, a little video. So yeah, you'll see that eventually.
I want to tell more, but I'm losing my voice. This is for the foreigners or the people in America farther west who don't understand geography. But even, where's his name? Kevin Eubanks or Kevin Mebanks. I was thinking of him the other day. This is from, I'm talking about the map in a minute, but are you people paying attention? Are you paying attention? I did. You'll see it in the video. I saw it. Yeah. Anyway, where was I going with this? All right, hold on. Okay, let's scroll in here. Okay. Here's Waynesboro, Pennsylvania, which is very close to the border with Maryland. Near to Hagerstown is the control city. Here's the border. We stayed in Newcastle. We stayed at right where PA 16 hits 81. There's right here. This is where we stayed. I think our room was, I forget what room it was. It was one of these, 107. I don't remember. It was one of these rooms. I think it was this one. So we stayed just down the road from Zillinger. Here's Waynesboro. Do we understand, Starlings? Are we understanding this? We kind of did. We kind of did. Kind of. Do we see this? Here's I-81. Here's PA-16. We stayed right here. Super 8. We stayed the Super 8. Hey, when my brother gets here, he'll tell us the room. Remember, I parked over here. Hey, buddy, what was our room here? Take a look.
207.
Which one was that?
It was up top. Like I think it was that one to the right. Yeah.
This one here, right?
Yes.
Because the door and the window was there.
Yes.
Okay, so that's where we stayed. Go down. Here's 81. Go down 16, maybe 7, 8 miles. We saw some Mennonites in the field.
We did, yes. We were going there. I saw a horse and buggy on an overpass.
And here is where Dum lives, Zillinger. And a little further down, you come to Waynesboro proper. Okay. Makes sense?
Yes, it does.
Are we on the same page so far? I want to tell you something interesting. Strip clubs, what?
Dog goes by.
Hold on. All right, there we go. Here we go. Okay, so pay attention. Dum lives down here. See Greencastle, Waynesboro. He's practically Hagerstown, Maryland. This is Dum. This is Dum. Right?
Yes. Yes, it is.
We're over here in Jersey. Central Jersey. Okay, so Waynesboro, us. Waynesboro, us. Okay. The halfway point is right here. A place called Strausstown, right off Interstate 78. Interstate 78. Interstate 78, exit 19. 19. So, from here to Dum as well. Let's do this. All right. 3.5 hours from where we live to where Dum lives. We live in here somewhere. Here. 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 Dum lives down here. Practically Maryland. And this is the halfway point. Okay, so no, you couldn't. You couldn't. We'll talk about that in a minute.
No.
You could not. You
No.
could not. You
No.
could not because
There's a lot of extraneous forces at play.
But anyway, let's do this. Let's do the math.
Exogenous, I should say.
Right, let's do the math. Hold on. Let's do the math. 6, 12, 18. So 180 minutes. And then half an hour is half of that. It's 30 minutes. So what's that? 180, 90, 210. Okay, so. Okay. Very simple math, maybe. So I want to read more of the DUM text. This comes into play. Okay, so. All right, so if DUM and I wanted to meet halfway, it would take us both 105 minutes. So what is that? 60 minutes an hour, half hour is another 30. It's 90 minutes. What's 105 minus 90? What is that? What's 105 minus 90? I'll make sure it gets 15. 15 minutes, so it's basically... There we go. So if DUM and I want to meet halfway, it would take us each an hour and 45 minutes. Because it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
3.5 hours cut in half is an hour and 45 minutes. Now, let's find the halfway point. This is where things get interesting.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
I want to show you something.
Yes.
Here we go. My brother and I were talking on the drive there and back. Where do we think the halfway point is? And what did you come up with?
I think I said where Interstate 84 and 78 split off. I think it was Jonestown or Jonesburg or something.
Well, let's look. Here we got, okay. Here we've got Waynesboro near to Hagerstown, Chambersburg, Shippensburg, Carlisle.
Yes.
We stopped for gas and
Yes.
ice, where the Pennsylvania Turnpike kicks 81. This Susquehanna, this is the capital region. Harrisburg, Camp Hill is the capital region. 81, right here. Fort Indiantown Gap, which is middle of nowhere, near Jonestown. This is a military base. Remember, what did you see up in the
The
sky?
helicopters. Yeah, we saw some Black Hawk helicopters flying around.
Middle of nowhere. By the way, over here, buddy, is Hershey. Hershey's over here. So Hershey. Okay, so okay. Chambersburg closer to DUM. Carlisle closer to DUM. Harrisburg, capital region. Camp Hill, where we took a piss at that Arby's, closer to DUM. Paxtonia, Hershey Park, closer to DUM. Even here, middle of nowhere, Fort Indiantown Gap Military Asylum, not asylum, installment, black helicopter, middle of nowhere, where 81 and where 78 begins, middle of nowhere, Amish country, still closer to DUM.
Yes.
You go to Fredericksburg, right here, Strausstown, Interstate 78, exit 19 is the halfway point.
Oh, okay.
So Strausstown is the midway point. Hour and 45 from us. So, you know, Hershey, capital region. Hershey, first 78, 81, Indiantown Gap, Jonestown, military black helicopters.
Yeah, so
closer to DUM, Hershey, Harrisburg, closer to Carlisle, closer to DUM.
So if
Hamburg, Kutztown, Crystal Caverns, Crystal Caves, and of course, Allentown, Bethlehem Easton, closer to us. The halfway point is in the middle of Berks County, northwestern Berks County, a place called Strausstown. So go ahead.
So if DUM can't make it to Australia as soon as he wants, and he still wants to meet up for a nice steak, we got to find a place in Strausstown.
Where's the... Okay. But here's what's interesting. I think your mind's going to be blown.
Yes.
So, Strausstown, west of Easton, Bethlehem, Allentown, Lehigh Valley, west of Mebanks, east of Harrisburg, Camp Hill, Susquehanna, Capital Region, middle of nowhere, northwest Berks County. That's halfway point. Hour 45 for both.
Yes.
Here's the interesting thing. Exit 19. If you go just 2 miles east, look at this.
Wouldn't that be west?
I'm sorry. Correct me.
Yes. So 2 miles west of Strausstown.
Right. Yes. I'm glad Numbness is here.
Yes.
No, Berks County. Halfway point, 1 hour 45 northeast of DUM, 1 hour 45 due west of us.
Yes.
But here's what's interesting. If you go 2 miles, west, a mere 2 more miles, 2 miles closer to DUM, 2 miles farther from us, 2 miles, you come to, what's this? Read it.
Midway Road. Ah.
Remember Midway?
Yeah.
Let me see the sign.
It's not really Midway, but it's Midway adjacent. Yeah.
There is a hamlet in Upper Burn Township. Because I said to you, we're driving along, I said, Midway, do you think this is the halfway point between us and DUM? We're nearing the halfway point. I felt it in my bones. I said, we're somewhere halfway between Waynesboro and Central Jersey. Is this the Midway? And you said, man.
I said close but no cigar. Kind of, but not really.
2 miles short.
Yes.
2 miles closer to DUM. Go up the road. The 16. Go up to 18. Strausstown is the halfway point. Hour 45. But if we push ourselves too much, if we go a couple minutes west, save DUM a couple minutes,
Yes.
we would be in literally, that's why it's so funny, Midway. This little hamlet in New Bern, Upper Bern, is called Midway. Remember the sign Midway?
Yes.
And I said, Midway, is that like a sign from the universe? Is this literally the Midway? It's about 2 miles shy, 2 miles closer to DUM, but Strausstown's the halfway point. Midway, 2 miles west, really is a Midway.
But then it does depend where you're going and where you're coming from.
No, we're talking about us and DUM, you asshole.
Okay.
Here, there's a nice diner here. Thank you.
All right. We got to meet DUM.
Middle of nowhere, piece of shit.
We got to meet DUM at the Midway Diner.
Well, there's more to this. Are we paying attention? Well, DUM has shared his address, and if you're clever, you can find my address. It's not that hard, but all right. Anyway. Let me read the rest. Let me go back. Where was my phone? Was my cell phone? I threw it around. One more time.
Yeah, I just wanted to thank you and your brother for coming over, and I wish I wouldn't have felt as ill as I did. But yeah, it has nothing to do with you guys. I got issues. A lot of it might be related to my thyroid. I don't know. But sometimes I feel fine, sometimes I don't. But anyway, yeah, I had a blast. And streaming with you guys was great. So, I hope you got to stop off at Gettysburg and maybe stopping off at a couple other places on your way back. But I'll try to check out your stream if you stream tonight. All right. I hope I get to meet you guys again when Donna comes over. All right, see you, man.
All right, here's what I wrote. Brother, click into this. Like I said, I texted him. I said, want to hear something? I'm losing my voice. You hear my voice fading out?
Yeah.
Want to hear something funny? Okay.
Let's start again.
Start again. On Interstate 78, exit 16. Exit 16. Interstate 78, exit 16. Interstate 78, exit 16. Interstate 78, exit 16. There's a hamlet called Midway.
Yes.
Midway. A hamlet called Midway. Want to hear something funny? That's almost the midway point between us. The true halfway point is 2 miles up the road, exit 18 at Strausstown. So this is 16. Midway, 16. Go another 2 miles. Strausstown is the halfway point.
Yes.
Hour 45 for me, hour 45 for DUM. So 2 miles shy of Midway, 2 miles, a little further. Strausstown really is the midway between us in Central Jersey and DUM in effectively Hagerstown, Maryland. And then he wrote, yeah, I passed those exits countless times as a truck driver. You know, I said, who knew Midway literally was a midway?
Yes.
In 45 minutes, I could pick up me banks in Bethlehem.
Yes.
An hour later, going west, we're at the Midway Diner.
Yes.
He goes, serendipitous. I said, I'll float the idea on stream. If you rent a car and stay longer, we can meet up.
Yes.
One big meetup, he says. Okay, cool. I said,
right.
Hey, if Donda comes with you, me banks can chaperone.
Oh, wow. Oh, right then. Okay. Yes.
So,
Now the ball is in Meatbanks' court.
okay, 45 minutes, I can be in Bethlehem picking up me banks. Keep going west. An hour later, we're at the Midway Diner. So 45 minutes to Bethlehem, another hour to Midway.
Yes.
From DUM, okay. So DUM can leave his house, travel an hour and a half or hour and 45 minutes to Midway. I'll leave my house less than an hour, 45 minutes. We're in Bethlehem.
Pick up Meatbanks.
Pick up me banks. That's the thing. You understand? DUM and me banks are both Pennsylvanians, but DUM is basically a Marylander. He's basically in Hagerstown.
Yes.
Bethlehem Easton, Bethlehem Allentown might as well be Jersey West. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. Yes.
Between the Lehigh Valley and the capital region of Harrisburg, there's nothing. And that's where Midway and Strausburg are.
Yes.
That's the real Pennsylvania.
It is, yes.
So, yeah, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, Waynesboro, Pennsylvania. In reality, Bethlehem might as well be part of Jersey, and Waynesboro might as well be part of Maryland. You'd agree?
I agree.
This is the real Pennsylvania with farms and hills and fields and
Mennonites
and Amish and hexes. We'll meet at the Midway Diner because it's literally a midway for me and DUM. Hour 45 for us going west, hour 45 for him, and 45 minutes in, I can pick up Mebanks, but we'll have to factor in more time because Mebanks will take like half an hour just to get ready, like a woman getting on a date. But yeah, it gives us enough head start.
And we'll have to convince him. We're gonna have to talk to him and build him up.
If you don't want us coming to your house, we can come to the Turkey Hill or the gas station down the street.
Or the Sheets.
Right. Yes. Yeah, so
whatever you guys call it.
We can, that's what I'm saying. Hour 45 to Midway. Only 45. Mebanks is closer to us, within an hour from us. Midway's farther than, Mebanks is closer to us than he is to Midway. But going out there, 45 minutes, pick up Mebanks, another hour, get to Midway Diner, pick up DUM, meet up with DUM, who's coming in, and if he brings Donda, Mebanks and chaperone, because his friend makes you touchy-feely with Donda,
So Mebanks and DUM are Pennsylvanians. Despite that fact, Mebanks is more New Jersey, DUM is more Maryland. They have more in common with people from other states than they do with their own kind. That's how Pennsylvania does things.
Oh, wait, I forgot the D. Oh, well, close enough. But then there's a D. Yeah, Bethlehem might as well be Jersey West. Waynesboro is effectively Maryland. It's Hagerstown.
No.
So you're both Pennsylvanians. Mebanks, you're a Jersey guy. You're Jersey West. We'll pick you up on the way out there. Yes. He's a fucking Marylander coming up. We'll meet at Strasburg or Midway.
Yes.
And if he brings Donda, you can be the chaperone because he's afraid of me. He thinks I'm going to I probably will. I'll smell her hair. I'll smell her hair.
Mebanks will bring his handgun and keep you at bay.
Oh, okay, yeah. So from here, 45 minutes to Mebanks. Pick him up. Another hour to Midway. DUM, hour 45. So I'll drive out to Bethlehem, pick up Mebanks, head out to Midway, further west. By the time we get there, DUM will be arriving. Sound good? You can have a meetup. We don't have to see your house. You can chaperone. I told DUM all this. Come on, Banks. Doggo. It's a dumb question. All right, hold on. Give me a sec. Let me put this to rest.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. This is Kevin Eubanks. Eubanks.
Yes.
Pronounced Eubanks. Kevin Eubanks. Our boy in Bethlehem is doing a play on words. Play on words. Instead of Eubanks, he's Mebanks. Eubanks, he's Mebanks. You, me. No, not the Letterman guy, you fucking retard. Wow. You're our age. He's the
Jay Leno guy.
Jay Leno, Tonight Show, and then whatever. He's Leno's guitar player / sideman. So that is Kevin Eubanks, Eubanks, pronounced Eubanks. Play on words, black guitar player, boomer in his 60s or 70s from From Leno.
Yeah.
Yes, Kevin Eubanks, Jay Leno. Play on words. Our buddy in Bethlehem, white guy, our age, 43, 44, calls himself Me Banks instead of Eubanks. That's just Kevin Eubanks from Jay Leno, The Tonight Show. Eubanks, Me Banks, Christ. And I can understand the foreigners or the kids, but doggo, you're an American who's damn near 40. Why am I explaining this to you of all fucking people? Okay. Brilliant. That's up to you. You got to chaperone us. If you don't want me picking you up at your house, we can meet at the Turkey Hill or the Wawa or the Family Dollar or that gas station a couple blocks from your house. I know where you live, asshole, but if you want to meet up somewhere up, we'll leave here. 45 minutes later, we're at your house. You're closer to us than Midway. Me Banks really is Jersey West. We'll pick you up in Bethlehem. Keep going west. Hour after we pick you up, we'll be at the Midway Diner where you can meet DUM and Donda, and you can chaperone because DUM is afraid I'll get too touchy-feely with Donda, which I'm excited. DUM is afraid I'll get too touchy-feely with Donda, which I will. So we want you to chaperone. Are you up for it? I told DUM this in a text. I said I got to float it by Me Banks. We don't know what you're thinking. There we go. Have I explained myself? I got it all out?
Yes.
No, and if you want to see him, go back to one of my former streams. He's been on at least 2 or 3 times. He's very much a white guy.
The whitest of the white, if you will.
Even before we saw him, we knew he was white because of all his pop cultural references. Me, Jesus Christ.
Buddy, you're drunk.
No, the thing is broken. Yeah, I'm drunk. It's true.
Course.
It's true. But this thing is fucking, this thing right here is broken.
We need new equipment.
We do.
We need a wish list on Amazon. Get us keyboards and cameras and microphones and shit. And
Anyway.
monitors, too, because this thing is kind of...
Kevin Eubanks, black baby boomer. Kevin Eubanks, white Gen Y, whatever called, Zennial.
Yes.
From Bethlehem. Very, very much a white guy. He's been on our stream. Even before that, we knew he was white because of all his pop culture.
Painfully white.
Painful, like ultra white.
Yes.
He probably picked Kevin Eubanks because he wanted to be a less white. Yeah.
Exactly, yes.
Okay. Let's see if DUM answers because I'm getting bored now. Me Banks, are you game for us picking you up and continuing out to Midway Diner to meet DUM? Less than 2 hours for us. Only a fucking hour for you. Hour 45 for us. Hour for you.
Forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
James Moore.
Is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
James. What, you really think he's asleep? I mean, what is he fucking
I
doing?
think he's still watching. Lurking, if you will.
He would meet you if I'm there and Brother Click is there and you act as a chaperone to keep me up, my hands off at Donda. You know, I played grab ass with my brother. I played grab ass with DUM. He's afraid I'm going to play grab ass with her, which I will. So you got to sit next to me and prevent me from playing grab ass.
I would too. If I were ever to meet Donna in real life, I would give her a big bear hug and I would do a double-handed grab of her rear end. Because I've done some minimal research. The rear end of an Australian lass is the firmest of the firm. So if I ever meet Donna, I'm going to give her a hug and I'm going to grab her rear end. That's what I need to do. And I believe I deserve to do that.
James just texted me. at Dollar General. Just a sec. It's going to take him like what, 5-10 minutes to walk home.
Yeah.
Oh, we went to that Dollar General.
Yes,
we know,
did.
we know where he lives.
Yes, we've been to the DUM Dollar General.
Okay, Me Banks thinks you hate him. Me Banks thinks you hate him. I want to pick him up. I want to pick him up in Bethlehem and take him to Midway. Take him to the Midway Diner. To meet you. Where was that again? Yeah. Strausstown is a little halfway. I-78 exit 16. Yo, are you walking home from Dollar General? What's going on? Wait, say that again. I'm sorry, you're on speaker now. What?
I just left. Are you still streaming?
Yeah, get home. When you get home, call me back. Maybe hook up to your laptop. Take your time. Get home safe. Okay? I know how far it is from Dollar General to your house. So take your nice 10-minute walk and get home. Okay?
All right, sis.
We know. We've been there.
Yeah,
we know how long it takes. Okay. All right. I don't know what that means. We're going to go to, Nope. Where's that? No, that one. What exit was it?
19.
I'll go back and find it. Actually, I'll just don't know. Why am I here? Wait, hold on. Let's type it out. Why not? We're making things happen, buddy.
Yes, we are.
Here. Exit what? There we go. There we go. Okay, good. That's that. The halfway point is 2 miles east in Strasbourg. So, yeah, we got to go 2 miles more than DUM. But Midway really is a Midway.
Yeah.
You see the sign for Midway, Bethel Township, Northwestern Berks. That's the halfway point. Bethlehem is much closer. Bethlehem is less than an hour. 45 minutes to Bethlehem, another hour west to Midway, and DUM, hour 45 from Hagerstown, what's it called? Waynesboro, Zollinger. Okay. Yeah, well, wait. There we go. There we go. So basically, Harrisburg, closer to DUM. Hershey, closer to DUM. Even the intersection where 78 begins or ends, 7881, Indiantown Gap, military base,
Yeah.
black helicopters, army shit, Jonestown, still closer to DUM. The real halfway point is right here, Strausstown. But we'll push ourselves 2 miles west to Midway, the Midway Diner. See that?
Yes.
The signs on the highway said Midway. Can remember saying Midway? So we'll push ourselves 2 miles farther for us, and we'll pick up on the way from Jersey. We'll pick up Numbnuts in Bethlehem. See here, we're here in Jersey.
Yes.
We're in Jersey. Pick up Asshole in Bethlehem. Less than an hour away, 45, 50 minutes.
Yes.
Continue on, and then we'll meet up with DUM at the Midway Diner. There we go. Makes sense. Makes sense. This isn't for you. It's for me, Brother Click, me Banks, wherever he went, and Depressed One Man. I gotta take a piss. Field.
Right, so
Yes,
yes,
one more
yes,
beer.
yes. One more beer.
Yeah. Pour whatever's left.
Buddy,
Dump that out. Come on. Empty the beer.
remember the recycles are outside.
Oh, thanks for second light.
Yes,
Thank you. I didn't even realize you put them out.
I did.
Let me go over here. I didn't know.
Okay. All right, so we had a lot of back and forth, a lot of this and that. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to picking up Meat Banks. I mean,
Midway really is a Midway.
in theory, it might promote me or instigate me more to do it, but I don't think Meat Banks has in him. Oh, he doesn't like being called asshole in them nuts. Buzza boo. However, if we get that message, Me Banks says, hell, I'm game, let's go do it. Fuck it, I'll have to call sick again. I'll do it. If Me Banks and DUM want to meet up in the middle of Pennsylvania, that would be a stream or a video at least. What do you Starlings think? Do any of you Starlings want to see this? You've all been kind of quiet, or at least my brother has been clicking on what you've been saying, I guess now, but I really don't want to read it again. So, what do you guys think about me, my brother, Me Banks, and DUM meeting up at a diner? Who wants it done? And Me Banks, you gotta calm down, you gotta relax, you gotta take it with a grain of salt. Just say screw it. And we don't have to film Pick Me Up. We can just make the video from the restaurant. Read the chat. Christ, let's go back up. I forget where we stopped. I've also been drinking. I'm kind of drunk and tired. I worked today. Okay, there's Family Dollars where we are. I've never really seen a Dollar General until we went to go visit DUM. So that doesn't matter. Like I said, he's a very easygoing, relaxed kind of guy. He'll gladly spend some time with you. All right, so I kind of went through the chat. Okay, so Doggo Food wants it to happen. Okay, we got one vote for this meetup.
Here, hold on. What were we talking about? You're leaving me in a lurch. I spilled my beer. Sorry, get me a towel when you're up there. Get a towel. Hold on. Jesus Christ. Hold on, everybody. Yeah, it was quite a spill. Yes. Yes, I'm pregnant. Okay? Happy? Yes. It's not just you. I'm with child. Dumb is the father. Get over it. Okay. We done with that bullshit? Now, buddy, you can use the bathroom. Just give me a minute. Come back. Now. Okay, great. So now we got a bunch of towels. Yeah, I spilled the beer. It's my fault, but come on. Come on. Your phone, you got to start having empathy. Your mother, your father, and your sister lack it. You got to try to learn it. Yes, it was a huge fucking spill. See all the towels. Here's a towel. And a towel. Where's the other towel? Towel. Towels all over the place. Okay, where were we? James himself. Okay. We're gonna end this. We'll end it, but come on, I want to end on a better note. I made a mess. This is a mess. Okay. I want to call James back. Where's my phone? You see my phone? Right here. Hold on. There's a towel. And a towel. There's a towel. A fucking towel. It was a big mess. I knocked my beer cup over. You can go piss, but give me a minute. I come back. It's like a transition, buddy. Okay, where's my phone? Now, just like with my brother, I gotta walk dumb. I gotta hold his hand and walk him through the steps. Hold on, give me a minute. You still not back from the Dollar General?
To an automatic voice message system.
James Moore.
Is not available. At the tone,
He's worse
please
than you.
record your
Worse.
message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1
Yeah,
for
we
more
abused
options.
it by spilling it. You're still not back from the Dollar General? What the fuck? Man, you're out of shape. What the fuck? You should be home by now. Jesus Christ. Oh. Okay, alcohol abuse, sir. All right, so basically I call the shots with everybody. Mia Banks, can we pick you up and take you to the Midway Diner? Dumb will come. I'll tell him to. Brother will come because he'll be with me. Can I pick you up and take you to Midway? I'm losing my voice. No, he's part of the reason for the mess, right?
No,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
no.
Tell him what's up.
Hey, you want to go out to Midway
Diner.
or Strauss Town and meet Dumb?
We'll pick you up on the way there. Tell him.
You don't have to do anything or bring anything. You
Just get in
have
the
to
car
be
with
there
us, yeah.
and maybe join us on the stream.
Why is this dying?
Who the fuck knows? It sounds great, but will you actually do it?
I was like, we were waiting for Dumb to get back to us. He called.
Yes.
Leave this air.
All right, he's gone. What do you all want to really say? Feel free. No need to be silent now. Yes, he's quite abrasive. We all know that now. Come on, we got 8 people watching. It's gonna comment.
Are you saying to these starlings, is Numbnuts being serious or no? Because we got to go through Bethlehem to get to Midway.
Yeah, I know.
Bethlehem is closer to us than Midway. 45, 50 minutes to Bethlehem. hour out to Midway. We got to pass that way anyway. If you want to come with us, come with us. But,
Don't be silent. Yeah. Give us an answer. If the answer is no, the answer is no.
Now this is watermelon ice. See that? Watermelon ice. This is just regular
Tobacco flavor.
or rich flavor views. Where's this asshole? Bring it off soon, but you gotta go to bed. You gotta go up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Where's this asshole? Where the F are you? Where the F is he? The mint is irritating. Maybe that's why I'm losing my voice. That Miami mint. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you were in a hotel. You didn't tell me why. You will in the car ride from Bethlehem to Midway. Don't you worry. From Lehigh Valley up to Midway Diner, you'll tell me why you were in a fucking hotel. You didn't answer my question, asshole. I remember. I don't like Mebanks.
We might have to ban. We might have to ban Mebanks soon.
That's right. I timed him out. I forgot already. Oh my god. Why were you in a hotel? Tell us the story again. Repeat yourself for the Starlings.
Was this for business or pleasure?
How far from your house?
Were you out of the country? You're not telling us enough. Where was Mebanks? Where in the world is Carmen Kevin Mebanks?
Okay. Why was he in D.C.? Ask him.
Yeah, what was this convention about? Was this for work, or were you going to some sort of concert or play, or what was happening?
James says he's busy. He's busy. Give him a minute. Okay. But give him a minute. He'll hop on his laptop. I want to ask why you're quote unquote busy. I want to ask why you're quote unquote busy. Have a nice shit. See you soon. I want to ask you why you're busy. Have a nice shit. See you soon.
Yes.
No, you can. You don't have to go into details. You can say work, pleasure, business, fun. You can give a vague answer. Spare me this can't disclose bullshit. You'll tell me in the car ride from Bethlehem to Bethel. Bethlehem, Lehigh Valley to Bethel or Upper Burn, Berks County, Midway. You'll tell me.
Yes, come on.
All you had to say was it was work related, nothing more. You played the I'm so important, I can't tell you. All you had to say was work. That's all. We weren't asking which hotel. We weren't asking why you were there. We didn't ask how long. We didn't ask what company. All we asked is personal, pleasure, work. All you had to say was work related. Instead, you made this big deal of, I can't disclose. Cut the shit. Work. That's all you had to say, asshole. Christ. I can't imagine an hour-long car. 1 hour from Bethlehem to Upper Burn in Berks County. Oh, my God. Midway. Oh, my God. It's going to be a nightmare. But I'll do it for DUM's sake and for the Sterling's sake. But, oh, my God. It's going to be one hell of a car ride. You want to tell them real quick? One thing I love about Jersey versus Pennsylvania, the lanes on the interstate highway.
Exactly, yeah. The interstate highways in Pennsylvania are basically just 2-lane only. But most of the interstate highways in New Jersey are at least 6 lane or 6 lanes, 3 on each side, maybe even 10 or more. Like, it was just insane. We'd be driving, making some time, and then it narrows down, and then it widens up, and then it narrows down, and the people were pacing each other in the lanes, but
trucks would try to get left to pass another truck. Oh my God! And there was one exit that was closed. They just had a fucking detour.
Yeah,
People jamming on the brakes, make a right turn. I'm like, oh fuck, PennDOT.
Yeah,
My God.
Yes.
2 lanes either direction, 4 lanes total.
Messed up.
Heading back home, and around Allentown there were 6 lanes, but went back down to 2.
Yeah, no.
It wasn't until the final exit. Easton, Wilson, Palmer, Crayola Factory. We got 6 lanes across the Delaware. Once you get to Jersey, it's 6 lanes to the Holland Tunnel. Beautiful. And all the truck drivers, remember, they stayed when we crossed into Jersey. Tell them.
A lot of the truck drivers stayed in that center lane because they just thought that the left lane or the right lane would die out and would go back to 2.
So the reason trucks suck in Jersey is because of Pennsylvania. They drive across Pensy, 2 lanes going that direction, 2 lanes. They stay right. Occasionally, you get a passing lane or a hill lane or whatever. Climbing lane or an Allentown lane, but it goes back down. So they stay in the middle. Once you get past that last exit, that Crayola Factory Jersey exit, you get 6 lanes, 3 in each direction. And the trucker idiots are like, we better stay in the middle because surely the right lane's going to end. And then it takes them a couple minutes to realize we're in Jersey now. There's 3 lanes each direction. We can get right. We had to stay in the middle because in fucked up Pennsylvania, a right lane disappears. But now the right lane is permanent, so we shouldn't be in the middle lane. We should get right. You remember all those trucks driving through Pennsylvania? We got to stay in this middle lane because the right lane will disappear. All of a sudden, oh, we're in Jersey. Duh. We got 3 lanes going this way. We should get right. Yeah, oh my God. Yeah. Pennsylvania, your Department of Transportation sucks. Yeah. I'll say that proudly as a Jersey guy. Christ. Yes. I'm not talking about the way people drive. I'm talking about the roadways, the engineering, the design, the Department of Transportation. Your Pensy DOT sucks compared to Jersey. Yes, we suck. We're assholes. We're terrible drivers. I'm not talking about the people. I'm talking about the roadways. Pensy roadways suck. But then again, back when the interstate was built in the 50s and 60s, there's no one out there. They can get away with it. Now Lehigh Valley is like New York exurbs, they built a 4-lane road, 2 in each direction. They should have built a 6 in each direction. Jersey had the wherewithal. Pennsylvania did not. Yeah, I'm not knocking you or your drivers. I'm not saying we're one. I'm talking about infrastructure, engineering. Yes, and you've been over on this side of the river. You've been to the fucking Cream King. Once you cross the river, the highway itself is beautiful. Don't give me that. Where's DUM? Oh, but I really love the left turn at your town. I'm losing my voice.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Left exits.
Oh, yes, that's right. Because nowadays on interstate signs, there'll be a smaller yellow sign which reads left. So it tells you that the exit is to the left. Most
exits are to the right. You're driving down a sign, intersection, 2 miles, you assume it's right. Occasionally, there's a left lane exit. Now, they put a small, big sign up and says left. So that's nationwide. It was both Jersey and Pensy and Maryland. So it's nationwide. That's awesome. They never had that when we were younger. You got these big, it'll say like, okay, 287 south, right. 287 north, left exit, or out in Pennsylvania, I-78, I-80 south, left exit, It's so beautiful. A big yellow and black font left. They never had that years ago. That's beautiful. This isn't New Jersey, Pennsylvania. This is federal government. Thank you for those. A little sign with a big sign saying left exit, left exit. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, but at least they label it. They've always existed, but they were never labeled until, the past few years?
Yeah, I know. The past decade, maybe.
We never know. I remember as kids, as teenagers, in my 20s driving around, there was never a warning, left exit. Now, both in Jersey and Pennsylvania and Maryland, I saw left exit. I'm like, thank God. That's awesome. You got the big sign, 287 south to the right. 287 north, sign above it, left exit, awesome. Or 81 south, Pennsylvania, Indiantown Gap, left exit, awesome. Thank you, Uncle Sam. That's a federal thing.
Yes, it is.
Beautiful. I'm not a map. I love maps, but I was mostly reading the signs.
Yeah.
I'd ask him to look at the map, but he's not a map guy. So
No, I did my best.
are you talking about what state? What is he talking about? 4 digits for its roadways? I don't understand what he's talking about. Do you?
I don't.
Elaborate. I'll answer. Thank you, Uncle Ike. We like Ike. He went to fight WW2. He saw the German Autobahn. He said, "We need this." Thank you, Eisenhower.
Because in the early 1900s, when he was in the army, he took a battalion from coast to coast, and it was a bunch of dirt, shit roads, not a lot of maps. It took them like a month or more to get from the East Coast to the West Coast. And it haggard him and wore him down. He said, "Wow, this is fucked up."
Then he invaded Germany, saw the Autobahn.
He said, "Wow, we need this. We need interstate highways coast to coast."
Thank you, Uncle Ike. We like Ike. Yes, and I like that's new. The left exits. There've always been left exits, but they were never designated. I really like the designation of left exits.
Yeah, yes, it's very nice.
You can see it like 2 miles ahead. Okay.
You're welcome, me Banks.
Okay, get on your laptop, numbnuts. We want to talk to you, and Me Banks is here. We got to talk about our meetup in Midway, Upper Burn, Berks County, Pennsylvania, I-78 exit. Was it 18? Or whatever it is. I put it up here. I forget what it was. I'll just go back to the map. It'll be easier that way. Not Bucks, Berks County. Yeah. Oh no, it's not. It's not Upper Burn. Strasburg is an Upper Burn. Midway is in Bethel, not Bethlehem.
No,
Bethel Township in which county? Berks County. Okay, Bethel Township. My mistake. Hold on. I gotta put a link out. Hold on. I gotta put a link. Strasburg is in Upper Burn, Berks County. Midway is in Bethel. It's not the true Midway, but it's close enough. 2 miles shy of Midway. Let me find it. Where the hell is it? What exit is this? Hold on. No, it's too far. Oh, it's a bit further. Here we go. I think this is it. One of these. Here it is. There we go. There we go. Okay. Exits 7816. 7816. Midway, there's a nice diner. And this really is the midway point. Technically, Strausstown is the midway.
Yes.
We'll go 2 or 3 more miles and get off here.
Yes.
It'll be nice. We'll look for midway. We'll pick up
Yes.
Mebanks on the way.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
We're on the
yes,
same
okay.
fucking page now. Yeah.
This has roots. This has a plan. It actually.
That was midway. I lost it. There we go. Diner Drive. Okay. So, Dom, where the fuck are you? We're streaming for you.
You said you'd join us.
Where does Sarah live? Does she live in Berks? If she can get her ass to, well, she can get her own ass to Midway. Where does Sarah live?
Who is Sarah?
Who's Sarah? I don't know.
Yeah. Who is Sarah?
Read that.
I don't know, but do yourself caused more problems than not when I sold houses. Inspectors are gonna identify and nitpick the crap out of it.
Remember his one fluorescent light wouldn't go on in the basement?
Yes, yes.
He was worried about that?
Yeah, I know. Wow.
Hold on. Good question. Who the fuck is Sarah?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Midway. We'll go to Midway. We see signs for Midway. We'll get off. Exit 16.
Yes.
Midway really is a midway.
Yeah, yes.
2 miles closer to DUM. Technically, 2 miles up, Strausstown is the real halfway. Hour 45 for both. But we'll drive 2 more minutes, and DUM can drive 2 minutes less to go to Midway in Betheltown. Not Bethlehem, Lehigh, Northampton County. Bethel Township, Berks County. Not Bucks, Berks, northwestern corner, Amish country.
Yes.
Barns and hexes and hills and fields and shit.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. We're waiting for Numbnuts to come on. Where's Dumb? I'll repeat all of it. Horsehead. We spent 2.5 hours talking about Chad Light Horsehead.
Yeah, I know. He has is great. He's got a piece of ass wife, a kid, a cushy job at a college. He's just living high on the hog.
We just talked about you and your life for the past few hours.
Yeah, I know.
There he is. Okay, hold on. There you is. I'm not.
No, we were in that room. Hey, James.
Wait, you're in the streaming room again. Okay.
He moved the chair.
Did. I need to have a desk over here.
Can't hear you. He's gonna call you
No, I don't want to call him. We can't hear him.
or text him. Yeah. We cannot hear you, James. Something's wrong.
We can't.
Yeah. Okay.
Where'd he go? Fucker.
Perhaps he'll come back. I hope so. I think he's gonna be back.
Can you hear me?
Can we hear you? Hello?
Can
No,
you
we
hear
still
me?
can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Hold on. I did this my
Test, test.
answer the phone, asshole. How are you?
Yeah, what's up, guys?
We can't hear you. We can't hear you on the internet.
It's something to do with your end because it's showing it's working on my end.
Well, we'll just do it audio over the phone and visual over the internet.
I'm trying to beat this.
Talk to DUM while we
Hey, James, it was really nice to see you and hang out with you and get to know you better.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, we had a nice time, and perhaps we could do it again. I mean, the door is open. We kind of want to get Banks to meet you. He seems a little reserved, but you appear to be open to meeting him, so why not?
Yeah, everybody thinks
For some reason, I always thought I was a friendly guy, but
yeah, I have multiple people saying
that I hate them.
No, I've never had a problem with me.
And
Yeah, he sent me that big good
lots all the time with CDs and stuff, so he's cool in my book. I don't know if I hate him.
I don't believe he thinks you hate him. I just think
That's what he said.
he's a little shy.
Wow.
Okay.
Well,
And that's up to him to decide. I mean, if he wants to do it, if he would to say clearly and concisely, yes, I want to meet up with James in Midway or Strausstown or wherever, if he wants to do it, we will make it happen.
all right. Yeah.
And you want to make it happen. James is not opposed, so we're all waiting on Banks as usual.
Yeah.
So when's this gonna happen?
Whenever Banks says I have the time.
All right.
Is this with or what? Or is this next month?
Well, we need a chaperone because I'll be all over. I'll be smelling her hair. I don't think I'll be touchy. I'll be like hair smeller. I'll smell her hair. So if you want me, I'll pick up Banks, and Brother Click and Banks can be chaperones because I got to pass through Bethlehem to get to Bethel. Bethlehem in Lehigh County. You get to Bethlehem in Bethel in Berks County, Midway. So we can make this happen. Hour 45 minutes. I'll pick up Banks, and the four of us can meet. Five of us can meet up. Maybe even the kids. I don't know.
I should probably leave them at the hotel.
What?
She'll leave them at the hotel probably.
Well, you want to keep going east to Manhattan, right? You want to go to New York City, right?
I don't know actually. These plans are very loose right now. They're very fluid.
Well, you gotta let me know. If you leave next week, forget it. If you're gonna be here for another couple months, let us know. I will, dead serious, pick up me banks or fuck me banks. I gotta go through Bethlehem regardless. Whether I pick them up or not, I can meet you at Midway. Hour and 45 minutes for both of us. You rent a car. Less than 2 hours, we can meet up in Midway. Exit. What was it?
18.
I'm very shy. Yeah, I'm terrified. Where was that? Where was it? Hold on. I'm getting pissed.
Mercy is very
16, you idiots. 16. There we go.
Close enough.
Who the hell is Sarah? Can we pick up Sarah? Who's Sarah? Where does she live? I don't know.
Sarah was from my stream from a while ago. Yeah, she's married and
Who cares? I don't want to hear about her. So basically, me Banks is saying no without saying no. Sure, I'll come, but you got to pick up Sarah too. He's saying no without saying no. But you and me Banks, I got to be like the Spurg who figures it all out. Christ, I don't care about a Sarah. Forget Sarah. If you want to meet me at Midway, which is literally Midway, hour 45 for both, I'll pick up me Banks because he's closer to me. Me Banks is closer to me. I'll pick him up on the way out, and we'll keep going west. Want to meet in Midway? Let us know. Let us know if you're staying or, But
yeah, I have to say, you're larger than life in person.
Okay.
me or him?
You're a big man.
I am. I'm big and dominant. And you and I looked each other in the eye, Mr. 6'4". Go fuck yourself. I was like looking at her. We were eye to eye. We had nose to nose. We almost did mouth to mouth. Next time, second date, will be mouth to mouth.
You're very like beefy, very like a linebacker.
Linebacker?
I wouldn't say that, but okay.
No?
It's not intimidating. I think that's what was making me so nervous.
Yeah.
So I caused your panic attack. It wasn't the stream or the people or Brother Click. It was me. I caused your panic attack that night, a couple nights ago.
I just had a couple mental issues.
No, it was me. Just say it. Just say it. I caused you to I caused you to freak out. What's it called? Panic attack.
No, I think I had a bout of non-sustained tachycardia. Not sustained particular tachycardia. It's very freaky. It's like a whole bunch of PVCs in a row, and it feels like I'm dying. And then that in turn causes anxiety. And yeah. So it has more to do with thyroid and whatever else. I don't know, stress. Sleep.
Okay, James is saying that yes, I caused him panic. He wished he had like 2 or 3 people, not just Brother Click. He wished he had like 2 or 3 people to cushion. Me Banks, no more bullshit. Can I pick you up in Bethlehem and take you out to Midway to meet DUM and DUM? You're gonna rent a car to get your tooth fixed. Can you drive to Midway? Less than 2 hours, hour 45 minutes for both of us. Want to meet in Midway? Exit 19 or 16. Exit 16. Exit 16.
All right, sounds good to me. I'm game.
Now hold on. Your boy, Me Banks, won't answer. Where's he going? Come back. Get the one in your living room, that big white fan I had to put back together. I know it. Yeah, I know. I handled that fan. I put it back together. Remember that?
Yes,
I know that fan well. I was there. It feels like it was just yesterday. Just yesterday. Yeah.
It's working good.
$16, not 19 or 18. 16. Midway. I think it was 16.
16.
Yeah, here it is. 16 on 78 Midway, the Midway Trainers Midway Diner. Exit 16 on I-78. Okay.
Did you guys stop on Gettysburg on the way back?
Yeah, but it wasn't so great because I was pissed with Brother Click for his phone going off 1,000 times that morning. Go ahead, you want to tell him?
Oh, you're supposed to tell us about that. Poor Brucey.
I know.
I was a monster, yeah.
Yes.
Morris said you're a pedophile. 16. 16 and 19.
We sat at table 17 at that diner we went to the night we had the hamburgers. Yeah.
Yeah, they had good food there.
Why can't I hear his mic native?
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it showed when I went on the StreamYard and I did the test, the mic thing was working. It says mic working. So I don't know what else to do besides that.
Okay. Can we hear you, Nate? This sucks. Can we hear you on the computer? Talk.
Can you hear me?
Can't hear him.
No.
No?
I'm going to kick you off. Try again. Try one more time.
Join us again, yes.
Join us again.
Okay. We're having some technical difficulties, people.
Okay. Exit 16, right? Is that what it was?
Yes.
On 7. She was only 16.
16.
Only 16. With eyes that would glow. But she was too young to fall in love. And I was too young to know. Hold on. Should I log out again? Hold on. Should I log out again? Starts again?
No, I don't think so.
Might be us. Hold on.
Okay, we'll see you in a few minutes.